The wait is over. The Enclave at Golden Harbor is now complete. Today, we wanted to take you inside the minds of the best architect locally that creates and designs these modern luxury masterpieces. We're here with Ron Rickard of Enclave Architecture. When we went out, we wanted to find the best architect. He has done projects such as Tony Robbins, amongst others. So today, you guys are gonna be able to get inside the minds of an architect. Ron, thanks for taking the time to give us the insight and wisdom on what it takes to create these unbelievable projects. So it's a pleasure to have you.
Tim, I appreciate the opportunity, and I just wanted to say thank you for everything that we've done in this project. It's been an amazing journey. I first want to say, when you start to work on these projects, the developer came to me, his first house he ever did, and he basically said, do whatever you want. And that basically let me become, the architect that I am, which is all the experience working on waterfront, working on the ocean, working on dry lots. This is a culmination of waterfront lot, bringing water inside and out, and everything that it's about, which is living on the water. One of the biggest things we've done on these houses is really expand the idea of glass on these garage doors so you can see your car collection, which allows for 8 cars to be put in these garages with two two-car garages. And basically you can put 2 lifts on each side, so it gives you 8 cars. The other thing we do is we're bringing a lot of wood elements into the house that allow it to become warm, but also have the touch of the modern that gives it that edge. Tim, another thing that we wanted to do in this house is bring the deck, which is this wood deck, expansive deck, to basically open up the house to be very wide right here. And then we took that wood deck and put it in the back, which we'll show you a little bit later. The other thing is you can look at these nice water lines here. We brought the water into the house and then wrapped it around this front porch and under the bridge, so you feel like you're crossing over the water. And then also you can see the exterior where we brought these big aluminum elements in, but they're actually finished in wood, so they match the wood, but you don't have the maintenance. Okay, now we're here looking at the front of this house again and basically showing off how we get these elevations to pop. One of the things we do is we put balconies in the front, which you can see here, is basically the bedroom off of this side and another bedroom over that side. So they actually have accessible balconies with sliders and a nice area if you want to sit out there with morning coffee or whatever you want to do.
What a pleasure and blessing it's been to work with Ron. It's been amazing to go through this process of taking down some old disgusting house, working with Ron on the paper and vision of what can be, and now to be here today, finally getting a chance to walk through what we've been talking about, what we created. It's really special, and I can't wait to show you guys. Let's go check this out. Amazing. This entry is incredible. Ron, you nailed it right from the beginning. How did you come up with this?
Well, every house has to have a big bang. So basically, if you don't make the foyer expansive, it doesn't feel big. Especially the height, 2 stories, 25 feet high. Plus we have the added feature of the water and the glass that extends it another 6 feet across the foyer. In addition, we have the big open stair with wood elements to keep it warm with a raised platform and glass rails that make it transparent even more.
The views in this house are killer and they never get old from any room that we're in. This is amazing. Right from the beginning entry coming in, you see nothing but green, nothing but privacy, no other homes looking in. You feel like you're in your own private preserve.
It's amazing. One of the biggest things we did is obviously a maximum amount of glass here, which is over 30 feet. The glass is
all I'm seeing is green and glass. It's crazy.
Yeah, and the fact that we have a preserve behind us, which nobody can look in, and it's an expansive view of greenery and water. Beautiful.
It's absolutely sensational.
Hey, Tim, now we're in the living room. It's an amazing room. It's very expansive, and we do these custom built-ins that you guys did for the TV wall, bookcases below for storage. But we carry that contrast of the black to the white because the floors let it feel lighter, but the darkness absorbs that bright Florida sun, which is always harsh on our eyes all day long. The other thing we do is we add these nice wood ceilings that warm up the room and also bring the scale down a little bit to absorb sound and things like that.
Yeah, I think it's a really nice touch to bring in some of the warm colors and the woods to soften up the modern, so it's more of an organic, more Zen kind of modern feel.
Yeah, the other thing we do too is we did all linear diffusers in here, which is a modern touch, as well as the LED strip lights that give it nice, even light at night. You don't need it so much in the day, but it's a beautiful effect at night.
I really love this space off of the main living room. It's kind of a club room as we've been classifying it. It's great for entertaining, a multi-purpose space. And I think it just adds a really nice element downstairs and in terms of entertainment.
Yeah, and it also connects directly off the living room with this big pocket door, which allows you to close it off as an office or club room, or the man cave for card games or whatever. Yeah, but it also connects to the rear, which is the view, and that's what they're paying for this house. I mean, it's all about the view. Everything's amazing.
And one of my other favorite elements that Ron has done here is make the feel of water flowing through the home. It comes back to the pool, but the water's right up against the glass. Really nice feel.
Beautiful. And like you mentioned, the connection between this view and the front view is that we have these two intersecting water elements that come together. But also having this 12-foot high glass, which is actually 2 feet higher than the ceiling in the living room, allows us to see more sky as we're experiencing the house going into the kitchen.
And Ron, I really love this expansive kitchen and how big it is, how sleek and minimalistic it really is, and it just flows really well.
Well, it pushes all the buttons in this style home because you entertain in the kitchen. And if you don't have a big island, you got 20 people around the island talking and conversing and having a great time. The other thing is with the kitchen, you always want to hide all the stuff behind the doors. And so the idea of these big doors, big pantries, everything panelized, super clean.
It's great how these doors hide away. It allows for the best of Florida indoor and outdoor living.
The best part of the house. On the preserve, big expansive wood deck, the continuation of the material from the front of the house to the back, barbecue area, and then we have this huge sun deck, which is very nice on your feet, by the way. Even in the summer, the decking is cool to your bare feet. Now with tile or darker materials, it's not possible with harder materials. The other thing is with the dock, you have this huge expansive area for like your yacht, and then you have a step down over here that is basically allowing you to come to a tender or jet skis or other toys that you have on the water. So that way you're not so high from the water, and it creates a little more safety when you're enjoying your boating.
Yeah, and I love how, Ron, you created this lower element here for your smaller boats, and then the higher level here for the larger yachts. And this is the part that never gets old. I mean, just being out here on the water, seeing nothing but preserve, no other views coming in on you, no other buildings looking in on you. It's your own private oasis.
Yeah, the other thing is this decking allows you to make this actually a sun deck for chaise lounges, whereas typically in a dock scenario, you don't have that. That's what's nice about having this all one level.
Yeah, it really expands the space. Then you have turf, so there's zero maintenance back here with the turf. Nobody wants to deal with any yard maintenance, so it just really carries through. I love the wood, how it carries through as well. Again, it softens up all the modern touches, creates more space for entertaining, and I love that it's all one level. We are 117 feet on the water here. We are 2 off the intercoastal, so you could spin your larger yacht, bring it back here. It's gonna fit perfectly.
And you got a no wake zone here, so it's beautiful. And the fact that this is a preserve is super private, so no one's looking at you while you're sunbathing or entertaining with your friends.
Yeah, the privacy is never gonna get old. It's virtually non-existent to find something where you have no one looking in on you. All right, let's keep this tour going. Let's check out the second level, where I think it continues to get better and better.
Set up.
What we do here is go back.
And we arrive at the second floor. Looking back at the foyer, super expansive and super bright. Look at all the glass for foyer. I mean, nobody has that.
Yeah, and with the house facing south, a lot of the sun exposure and light will light up the whole house. It's almost like a prism of light here in the front. So the grand entry four-way is really impressive from up here as well.
And the beautiful chandeliers actually reflect in the glass, even more so at night, so it adds that extra depth of beauty at night. Okay, we're on the second floor now on this beautiful home. And this could be a secondary bedroom or exercise. But one of the things I mentioned earlier in the video is these expansive balconies on the front of the house that give it a lot of depth in the aesthetic. So here you can kind of come outside, you can see the detail on the fins, which kind of bring that modern element into the house.
I really like the woodwork again on the top ceiling to bring in that organic feel even more.
Yeah, I mean, it just adds so much warmth and texture in this detail. And you got a glass rail, which, you know, you come out here, it's not just a little window you're looking through. You're actually on a balcony looking at your front yard and the beautiful neighborhood.
Yeah, what I think people don't realize is not only the preserved views in the rear of the property, but the fact that we have this cul-de-sac and more greenery in the front, so it just feels even private through the front of the house as well. Okay, we're gonna save the best for last, and we're gonna start with the junior suite. But also I wanted to point out there's another 2 really nice bedrooms with good separation from the others, both with ensuite bathrooms, really nice designs with the balcony in the front as well. We have an upstairs laundry, so you don't have to lug laundry upstairs and downstairs. And then welcome to the junior VIP suite. Again, it's another multi-purpose room. It could be used as a bedroom, as an upstairs club room, entertainment space.
4-piece bath. And we also have access to its own balcony, but also to the roof deck on the upper level. So this is how you get to that roof area through this spiral stair.
And again, the views never get old, nothing but green. And now the best for last, this primary bedroom is amazing. Ron, you absolutely killed it.
Thanks, Tim. Again, another expansive room with view. The bed wall for the master bedroom is basically expansive, but also acoustic. So it acts as a headboard, but also absorbs a lot of sound in the master, so it's a quieter space. We also have the TV wall directly centered on the bed, and then you have views out of each side of the windows to the preserve, which are amazing. Then we have 2 massive closets, his and hers, and then the master bath over there. Let's go check out the primary bathroom. Look at this big, modern barn door.
This bathroom is amazing.
Okay, we also have 2 water closets, wall-hung toilets on each side for his and her. Then if you notice, we also have all this expansive glass in every facet of the house that allows you to see the greenery at the second level.
Unobstructed intercoastal views from the privacy of your tub and shower. Absolutely amazing. We're out here on the VIP covered balcony, catching views of the intercoastal, taking in the preserve. I don't think I hear a peep from anybody.
Nah, that's amazing. Also, these balconies, you know, we're bringing in the wood elements on the ceiling again, but the fact that these are big balconies, they're actually cantilevered, so there's no columns downstairs to obstruct your view. And you can see that on the primary covered balcony as well, just beyond. And one other thing that we've done is we've opened up this roof line to create like a skylight effect for the pool. So in the winter, you still get plenty of sun on the pool and it saturates that pool water, makes it glisten.
That's what I love about you, all these forward-thinking designs from top to down, all the way down to the sun this guy is thinking about. I think it really speaks to the level of detail that you put into your projects, the thought that goes into every room. So there's just another thing. We have a skylight for the pool.
Here we are on the rooftop of this beautiful house. This is a nice area to hang out at night, during the day with some umbrellas, a couple chaise lounges up here. But you get a 360 view of this cul-de-sac area and mostly the preserve.
Stargazing at night. But I mean, take a look at these views. This is virtually one of a kind. Where else could you find this? This is
incredible. Nothing but green and water.
Sensational.
Amazing.
Ron, I want to thank you for taking the time and letting everybody get into your mind of what it took to do this. It's been an amazing journey to get to this point with you and for you to design this such an incredible home for us that we could be proud for years to come. So thank you so much.
Thank you for the opportunity, Tim, and I look forward to the next one. And this is an amazing journey for me too, because you guys have shared your ideas with me. I've been able to do what I wanted here for you guys, the developer. Appreciate it again so much.
And
Thank you all.
Yeah, to be standing here now on top of the roof, what started then, to go through this journey in this fashion, has really been incredible. So thanks again.
Amazing. Thank you.